Well, hey guys and gals, I hope you had a great weekend. It's another Monday in Pahrump, Nevada. Today I'm out here working on doing some battery restoration. We got the 12-volt system in our house, in the RV, is kind of being weird, and it has a surge and we're still trying to figure it out. And I got a battery that's going, excuse me, my nose is running, it's kind of chilly today. Got a battery that's going bad, so we're gonna try we got a battery charger with a reconditioner on it, so we're gonna try to recondition this battery. And check this thing out though, guys. I'll give it, hang on a sec. Excuse the generator though. This die-hard battery was in my dad's RV, and I can't find a date on it anywhere, but it's been sitting in my dad's RV for I don't know how long, and we charged it up a while back, and it's been sitting since deer hunting about 2 months, and we got it sat there and it held a charge at 10 volts, so we're going to recharge it up. And I'm going to get rid of this nightmare thing here and combine these two cords into one and hook it up to that battery that's going bad. And then we're going to try to recondition this battery. There's lots of dust from, I don't know, it's just, we're going to keep it separate and see if it, when we're charging the batteries in the evening, if it makes a difference in the surge we're getting. We're trying to figure out where the surge is coming from. So, hold on a sec. Trying to figure out where the surge is coming from and what's causing our batteries to go a little dead faster. And got Leanne using her new handy dandy washing machine. She had her birthday yesterday. She's the speed limit now. And we got our wash line.
Subscribe button and like us.
So yeah, we're just watching Jason Crocker from the Crockers. He's got a washing machine just like Leanne's he's using outside. It does wonders. We like it a lot. So alright, let me get back to you in a little bit. I'm going to work on this wire and nightmare thing we got here, and maybe I'll do a little work on the redneck RV. I got to build a sheet metal bender, and I kind of figured out how to do it, and I'll show you that too in a little bit. Alright, remember, we're a new channel, so like and subscribe our page. We also have the Single Action 44 band page that we just started, that I decided to do that, to put all our jam session videos on. I'm downloading those right now from yesterday's Leanne's birthday bash jam. So, alright, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, this is the battery we just took out of there. Leanne's using, what are you using to clean that with there, blonde lady? She's pouring Dr. Pepper on it. Look at how it's eating away all that corrosion. Now this battery's about a year old. We bought it when we bought the battery bank. Need to start getting the ones with 3-year plans on them, because battery here in Nevada usually lasts about 3 years because of the heat. It gets so hot in the summer. So now we're gonna hook this up to just the RV and see what kind of changes, like I told you earlier, we're gonna do. Alright, we'll get back to you.
Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dear John. And time marches on, time marches on. Sisters using rouge and clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on, time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet for high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on, time marches on, time marches on, time marches on, time marches on.
Last night you told her you could never hold her, 'cause cowboys just got to be free. Her heart was breaking, yours was aching, but you saddled up to follow your dreams. Coffee on your campfire, wind through the barbed wire. Huddle close to the flames. Though she's far behind you, the night wind reminds you, it just keeps on whispering her name. You can make a run for the border, try to hide at the hole in the wall. Don't you know your arms are aching to hold her? And cowboy, even though you're riding tall, you're riding for a fall. Midnight, the moon's up, hands around your tin cup. Frost settles in on the sage. The night's getting colder. Well, man, you're getting older. night you're feeling your age. Why don't you turn back, just saddle up and backtrack? You know you never find a love quite like hers. And tell me, on a cold, lonesome evening, what the hell good's your freedom? Don't you think it's time you hung up your spurs? You can make a run for the border, try to hide at the hole in the wall, but don't you know your arms are aching to hold her? And cowboy, even though you're riding tall, you're riding for a fall. Cowboy, you're riding for a fall.
Alright, we got that done. We're gonna let that run for 24 hours, see what happens. See if hooking that 12-volt system up for the RV will fix the surge problem we're having. We're hoping so. Then we can just run that on a separate battery, and I'll get another little solar charging panel for that battery, kind of like what I have set up for the electric gate down there. So that's what we got going right now. Right now I'm going to dig out my Sawzall, and I need to make a metal bender today. So I'm going to get my handy dandy welder out and weld some hinges to the 4-inch or 3.5-inch unistrut that I got from work. That was short pieces that they couldn't use. I was thinking I'm going to make it 4 foot and then weld the hinges at, the hinges are probably 4 inches, so at 3/6, weld the hinges on, and that should give me a pretty good metal bending tool. And then I'll take I think I got a chunk of concrete stake around here somewhere, and I'll weld them to the top one to give me a metal bender. And so that's what we're doing right now. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Let me go get my tools, and I'll meet you over at the scrap yard over there. Alright, I got my Sawzall and an extra battery. We're going over here to my to our old solar panel holder. I'm going to cut a couple 4-foot pieces off of there and use them to make my new redneck metal bending tool. I might be able to get by, I don't know, I have to look. Let's see what we got. So, alright, there's my, hold on, there's my old, the old solar panel holder. See if we can find a couple of 4-foot sections here. Oh, neighbor's dog's going ballistic. They're all out here. As you can see, I got all my kids with me. Yeah, that's 33 inches. make them all 34, yeah. So, let's see. Just 1 foot in between. So I'm gonna chop the 2 4-foot sections out of the middle. I keep away from the welds, so it can save me some trouble.
Buenos noches, señorita. I'm mighty pleased to meet you. Maybe you and I could sit a spell and talk. I'm new to Santa Fe. I just rode into town today. Thought I'd spend some time in these adobe walls. It's dark in this cantina. It's a wonder that I seen you sitting without any company at all. I was wondering if we might dance away this lonely night like two shadows on these old adobe walls. I hear Solito Lindo softly playing as I take you in my arms and hold you close. Though I don't understand a word you're saying, your brown eyes tell me all I need to know. These walls have stood for ages, and no time still turns its pages. Hearts are still the same when night begins to fall. Sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls. Hear Solito Lindo softly playing as I take you in my arms and hold you close. Though I don't understand a word you're saying, your brown eyes tell me all I need to know. These walls have stood for ages, and though time still turns its pages, hearts are still the same when night begins to fall. As sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls. As sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls.
Alright, I got my two chunks of metal cut. I head up here and see what we got for hinges. I think I still got two hinges that I tried when I tried to do the wood bender, but that didn't work. The wood wasn't tough enough. I broke it, so let's get up here and see what kind of stuff we can create. So remember, we're doing redneck things with Tony and Leanne Larson, so I'll get back to you in a few. Alright, here's my wooden attempt at a metal bender. It didn't work, so let's see if we can get this metal one to work. Yeah, it's kind of living off the grid. We don't have the benefits of a shop right now, so our picnic table becomes my workbench every now and then, and I got a couple other tables I use as a workbench. We don't have the luxury of a shop right now, but hopefully eventually we'll get one. Yeah, I have to get this thing built so I can bend my metal, so I can finish my support for the redneck RV. I think I'm gonna weld these on there. What do you think? What do you think? Think that'll work? I think so. See, I gotta, hold on a sec. I gotta bend that metal right there. You can see it better from here. I gotta bend that metal down so I can screw it down to give me a little more wind support right there, like I have down here, because towing it, all the wind pressure is going to be right here. So we want to have that extra supported, and my buddy that's a master carpenter said this was an awesome idea, so that's what we're doing. We're using old signs that got bullet holes in them they were going to throw away. So alright, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright guys and gals, here's what we got going. Alright, I got these hinges put on there, and I had two that match, but this one didn't have a pin for it. So my lovely wife in her infinite wisdom walks by and looks at that and says, why don't you use one of your tent stakes with the orange thing on it? And lo and behold, I go out, get one of the tent stakes out of the camper box, and it slides right in there, a perfect fit. Don't you love it when your wife gives you good advice? Gotta love a woman like that, right? So, alright, I'll get back to you. Oh, one more thing real quick. Alright, now I'm going to drill a hole, and I'm going to expand one of these holes so this fits in it. And then, alright guys and gals, I'm going to end this video. Oh, there's what I got. Hold on. There's what I got. I got the hole drilled in it. And I got the thing going, so hopefully it'll set up like this, and pretty hard to do one-handed. But that's what I got so far. Tomorrow I'm gonna take it over there and see if I can bend that metal. We got a battery reconditioned today, and we're getting ready to fire up the generator for the night. Hold on a sec. Getting ready to fire up the generator. We got the house. I hooked the house up to this one, the 12-volt system, to see if we get a little better charging out of our thing, because we're thinking something in the 12-volt system is sucking juice really fast, so we're gonna run it on this battery tonight and see what happens. Got the blonde ladies playing with the battery, the other battery charger, the one, our super duper charger, right? No, our super duper charger's in the house, huh? So tell us what you're doing.
I'm hooking up this one to charge, because it's the one we reconditioned. And I'm hooking up the generator so we can charge those batteries.
We're going to start the generator now, and then maybe tomorrow we'll swap this one over to that. I have to get some kind of little solar charger to keep this one charged if this was working like we think it's gonna.
Sorry guys.
So here we go, generator time. Alright guys and gals, I'm gonna end this video today so I can get it posted tonight. I guess there's a big event with the Arms family, Keeping It Dutch, the Crockers, and Hidden Heights Farms or something like that. I apologize to you guys if I got that wrong, but it's a live thing at 7:30 Oklahoma time, so I believe Nevada time that should be about 5:30 here, because they're 2 hours difference. So if you guys are into watching that, I think we're going to check it out, because pretty cool. You guys are pretty good with their YouTube channels, and I'm trying to learn from them. And just make sure you like and subscribe our channel. And I have a sister channel called Single Action 44 Band that has all my jam session videos from our band that we do every Sunday at the Tumbleweed Tavern here in Pahrump, Nevada. So if you want to, check that out. And alright, let's say goodbye to the dogs. There's Tootsie. There's Tootsie. Hi Tootsie. There's Silver. There's Silver. Hi Silver. Dozer. Dozer. There's Dozer. Dozer. There's the squirrel. The squirrel. That's a squirrel. Yeah, there's the squirrel. Oh, Dozer whacked the camera. There's Camel. Hi, Camel. It's Camel. Say hi. Neela, come here. She's exercising herself like she always does. She gets her ball and she goes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, that's the dogs. Alright, like and subscribe our page. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless everybody. And watch that event with the Crockers, Keeping It Dutch. I'm horrible with names. The Arms Homestead, and I can't remember the other one. I apologize, guys. But I'll get back to you.